We are breaking 7 days a week on the Real Sports Cards app, available on the Google Play and Apple App Store. We've been breaking since 2016 and offer a variety of breaks, including pick your teams and pick your players, random teams and drafted teams, mixers, and more. We built this app with the collector in mind, with features like scheduled drop times, custom notification settings, and earned rewards on purchases, among other things. And we want to be a one-stop shop for collectors, which is why we've added services like PSA grading and eBay consignment straight from breaks. We are a PSA authorized dealer and offer grading services from value to walk through. All you need to do is fill out the form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing, and we will take care of the rest. All submissions from breaks include a review and a wipe down of your card, and you won't be charged for anything until we get your card back from PSA. eBay consignment is a similar process, where you will need to fill out a form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing for any cards that you'd like to submit. All cards will be listed next business day for a 5-day auction starting at 99 cents. And again, we will handle everything from there. And after the sale, you'll have the option to be paid out via check, PayPal goods, or break credit. The links for these services can now be found as buttons in the description of every break. If you're not already, make sure that you're following us over on Instagram and TikTok. In addition to posting some of our favorite break hits, we post a ton of player content, informational videos about upcoming hobby products, and other fun stuff that you'll be missing out on by not following us there. Our handle is @RealBreaksLive on both platforms, so give us a follow so you can stay connected with us in between breaks. And if you ever have an idea for content you'd like to see, or a question that you'd like us to ask a player, just shoot us a message and we may be able to incorporate that into a future video.
Well, howdy, everybody. I forgot to put on my jersey on. We can do that in a second. Jake Russ here, Real Sports Cards. I see it behind me on the chair. This is Bowman draft number 7, PYT hobby full case. We got 2 cases set in front of us. We're going to go left or right. You guys get to pick. In the meantime, I need to do a random. We're going to do a random for, actually, I don't need that. I already have it set up. Random for number 8, hobby half case drafted teams. I'm going to do that first. 30 entries in here. C. Flangley started us off. Jay Henderson closed us out. So we're going to roll the dice into 4 or higher. 6, okay. Final round, Fletcher Show, getting number 1 pick. I think he had it back-to-back there. Ooh, sorry, Scoots. Okay, we'll paste those in there. Save. What just happened? They all disappeared. Where's it going? Oh, I know what I had to do. Maybe not. I'm going to have to go ask Tom real quick because this is not saving correctly. Hold on 1 second. then I went out and came back in. Like I went out, came back in, and then when I go to...
Paste. Well, don't save anything. Can I take over?
Yep. Oh, I suppose there could be somebody wrong. Yeah.
We had this before, didn't we, Titus? Yeah, save.
There's a space somewhere.
And then they all just go blank. Yeah.
Refreshed.
That what you just Facebook message me the list. Just copy paste.
Okay.
All right. Then Jay's got a break.
Sorry about that, everybody. Little technical issue. Okay. All right, now now I'm gonna get everything back in order here. And we'll get to you guys. 1 second. Sorry about that. Thought that was gonna be nice and easy, and then all went kablooey on me. Left is our winner, by the way. X McKee going left again. Let's put my jersey back on so it's not falling behind me there. I took it off to eat. Okay. All right. Let's get one more thing. There we go. We're ready. I'm gonna stand these up this time. Give me more space. There we go. That's better. Not too far back. I gotta be able to reach them. Settle down. Oh, I need to put the. There we go. You have no volume? My mic is on. Can anybody else not hear me? How did you know to put, I was seeing to put my jersey back on. That's why you saw me put the jersey on, I guess. Oh, you have no volume. You can't hear me? Or... Okay. Oh, heartbreak. I don't know off the top of my head how much the Canadians are. They're gone, and they were still there. I thought they were the last team remaining. Yeah, they're the last team there. I don't know off the top, like 179 or something I think the Canadians were. Something like that. I did nothing to adjust my volume, so it was a you problem, not a me problem. 179. Ha! I think I said that's what I said. Kept saying air. It was probably the Wi-Fi you were on. That's typically the issue. If you'd have switched off a Wi-Fi, you might have been quicker there. And that may have been what happened eventually, is you got off of the Wi-Fi that you were using that it didn't like. Kepley to 499. Made and Jones. That's the number one issue when Matthew Fisher to 25. A little orange to start us off again. We had an orange auto in our first stack last break, and now we start with orange chrome. 12/25 for the Phillies. Phillies going to Raw Dog. Patrick Forbes to 199, Diamondbacks. Lugo, Ricardo, and Yoswar. McGonigal, Condon, and Gray. Another orange paper this time. Ooh. How about Jamie Arnold orange? I'm having a good day with Jamie Arnold stuff. We had the stained glass and an auto, refractor auto last case. Now we're coming up orange paper, Jamie Arnold. Athletics, Tribeca Wax Collector. Let's get that in our mitts. Look, of course. Briggs McKenzie. Braves is our first auto. Very meticulous with his auto. Braves going to Jay Henderson. Bullets, Gray, and Cohen. Benji. Another orange. Or is it just an auto? No, it's an orange auto. I thought it was team colors then after I first said orange. Kevin McGonigal, 9/25 on the in-action auto. That's awesome. Who's got the Tigers? Tigers going to MVP CMU. How about 3 oranges in the first box? That's a heck of a start. Nance. Murph Gray, auto number 2. Actually, this is auto number 3, sorry. Murph Gray for the Pirates. Pirates is North Side Notch. He got him. He missed him in the first one. He was asking how much they were. He got him at number 2. Gonzalez, Obermueller, Steele Hall. Take out Hall. Castillo and Bonham. And Mitch Voigt, autograph number 4. Mets, Whitefish Bay, Wisconsin. Mitch Voigt going to the Mets. Raisin. He got in a little trouble, Mitch Voigt, at Michigan. You may have seen. I made a lot of rounds. Him doing a little celebration when I believe he tripled because he was at third base. Did a little celebration with the chalk line. That got a little negative pub. It's pretty funny though. 250, Thomas White for the Marlins. And that is box 1. Thomas White is 201 of 250. Marlins going to Zach Mann. Steele Hall for the Reds. Luke LaCourse, X-Fractor. McGonigal in action. Doyle in the draft day parallel. Do you mean the insert draft night, or is the draft night parallel, or the draft day parallel? Which? Rip Kepley is 191 of 499 for the Cubs. J.R. Birch. The insert? I would think we've hit one, but Nans. I hit Nans in this one. Nans and Southacene. Yeah, it doesn't. I don't know. I don't remember it if I did hit one. This is case number 2 for me. 166 of 199. So, haven't seen one in this case yet, but probably saw one in the last case. We got 1 left in Allure. We've got 19 left in Bowman Draft Hobby half case drafted teams. We got 18 left in our next PYT hobby. Well, they're not. Yeah, they're not the Mudcats anymore. They're the Wilson Warbirds. I would guess the Warbird store still has some Mudcat stuff left over. Do they not? It's the same organization. They just moved and changed their name. So I would guess the Mudcats still have Mudcat stuff left over in their store. Or are they just trying to push the new stuff right now? Oh, interesting. They probably just want people to buy the new stuff right now, and I bet they'll bring at some point they'll bring the old stuff out to try to sell it. They don't want to sit on it. But yeah, they might just be trying to get people to buy the new stuff. They don't want to clearance out the old stuff and have people wear that to their games. To $4.99, Braden Montgomery. Made Rodriguez Dickerson. Kilby, Flores, and Cook. Mason Peters to 125, Mariners. Caminiti. Oops, wrong stack. There. Lombard, Tommy White, and Walker Jenkins. Rock Riggio to 99. in his new Rockies uniform. J.R. Ritchie. Killen. What a heck of a time today. Trying to keep my paper and my chrome separate. Carlson. J.D. Thompson, my first Brewers auto of the day. Brewers, great pack fan. The Brewers. Voigt. Hodge, South Scene. Jordan Yost, Tigers. Tigers doing well. MVP CMU. Cunningham, Devlin, Carmichael. JoJo. Johnny Slowinski, Angels. Closer Mojo. 147 of 150 on the Slowinski. Aye. Angels were closed out by Coach Gump. Lombard, Franklin Elwinger. And Gurovich to 250, Cardinals. Gurovich is 151 of 250. Cardinals going to Flipper. Richie X-Fractor. Rock Riggio is 54 of 99 for the Rockies. Rock Riggio, the Rocky, former Yankee. Ryan McMahon deal, maybe? Forget how he got there. Rockies is Zach B. George Lombard. Yankees. Braden Montgomery is 336 of 499 for the White Sox. White Sox is Thomas CMU. Cam Caminiti. Blue. And then Mason Peters, 34 of 125 for the Mariners. Mariners is Rusty K. Box 3. Not in this product, Connor. Oh, Huck Talal, if you're still here, you were asking about Doyle. The Doyle, if you're asking about Doyle draft night, he doesn't have one. He's not in that set. Just looking who is, there's 10 cards in there. He doesn't have a card in that. So I don't know what one you're referring to then. Final Draft is the graffiti one. We did hit that one in Liam Doyle in the first case. If that's the one you mean. That's a rare SP. JD Dix to 75. Diamondbacks. Wrong sport, Connor. Wrong sport. Because these are the draft night ones. He's not in there. Dean Moss for the Rays to 99. Jenkins, Cone, and Rojas. Kilby, Yost, and Root. Yo-Yo Morales to 125. Nationals. Kate Anderson on the blue, light blue. Mariners. I think the draft night ones, I think, are the only guys that were actually at the draft, if I'm not mistaken. So maybe he wasn't there. I think that's what the draft night ones are. I think those are guys that were at the draft. 91 of 150. Castillo. Tyler Bremner. 2 for 2. We'll come back to the Moss. Yes, it's paper, green paper. 79 of 250 on the Bremner. Angels. Angels going to Coach Gump. Nice Bremner. Charlie Condon. Brisson and Weatherholt together. Spencer Jones. Hope Witherspoon and Owens. Man. Carlson, Essenberg, and Culpepper. Yellow auto, Trevor Cohen. Giants, 49 to 75. Giants going to Aaron Abbott. Gonna knock off Murph Gray. Fine. So yeah, these are. Because I'm pretty sure the draft ones are the guys that were there. Seth Hernandez. Gold Nines coming up. Okay. Adonis Guzman's going to be the next auto, though. Pirates. I like Xavier Nance a lot. Northside Notch has the Pirates. He's not a bad guy to collect out of this. Parker. Nice. Dickerson. Cody Miller. Braves. That is not a good autograph. Come on, buddy. We hit Yankee stuff in the first one. We had some color and everything. Braves said your name a couple times. Jay Henderson with the Braves. Go with his Briggs McKenzie. Lombard, Bodine, Sailors. To 150, Jesus Mate, Axis. That's cool. And Carson Benji to 150, color match for the Mets. '88 of 150, Mets. Mets going to Raisin. I'm good, Coach Gump. How are you? Always a fun day. Love getting some Bowman in. Any of the Bowmans? Draft probably my favorite. Actually, definitely my favorite. 46 of 150 for the Brewers. Going to Great Pack Fan. Hernandez for the Pirates. We got Spencer Jones. Yeah, not an impressive auto from Mr. Cody Miller. He's a college kid, too. Come on, college kid, do better. '91 of 150. Yolfran Castile for the Rangers. Rangers going to Jamant. Jam Ant. All prospects, all the time. Paper 65 of 99. Green paper, Dean Moss. For the Rays, going to X McKee. J.D. Dix for the Diamondbacks, 20 of 75. J.D. Dix would have gone to high school with Mitch Voigt. Yeah, I'm trying to think. They would have crossed. They might have played. J.D. Dix would have been younger. Diamondbacks. Going to Ray Tenney. They had to play with two of Craig Counsell's kids at that school as well. Good program. 8 of 125. Yo-Yo Morales, Nationals. Going to Huskies forever. Still got one left in hockey. There's a lot of Wisconsin guys in this product. Wisconsin baseball in general, obviously, it's really taken off in the last 10 years. We've had a pretty good stretch, especially for a northern state, of cranking out some pretty good talent lately. Got a big, next year there's a big kid, this big lefty, Santarelli, I think his name is. He's going to LSU, but kid's a beast. You're going to hear all about him. kind of outpacing our population and our weather, our climate for a couple of years now, probably 10 years. And quite a few Wisconsin baseball products come out. High picks, bunch of first rounders, Gavin Lux, Kelnick, Killen, all sorts of guys. Jaron Kendall didn't quite turn out for the Dodgers. I think he's still in the minors though. Anderson and Peters. Middleton to $4.99. Rockies. Carlson, Waldschmidt, Morey. Willits, Kepling, Quick. Pico Cone. Mini Diamonds. Sparkle, Gavin Feen. Rangers. Steel Hall. Benji. Young, Irish, and Thompson. How about a little Eli Willits? First one of him. And a 2-auto pack besides. Nationals going to Huskies forever. Let's McGonigal is the #1 prospect now, isn't he now? No, Connor Griffin is. McGonigal's up there. It's an orange McGonigal. Oh man, we're going to put the first. We're doing first autos today. That McGonigal's awesome, but we'll knock it down a little bit. Followed by Ty Harvey for the Padres. Got first and second picks. For what? 19 to 150 on the Harvey. Padres going to rate Tenney. First and second picks. What do you mean? Cunningham, Kilby, and Middleton. Sneed, Jr. Oh, Bremner and Willits. I got there. It's like so good. Yes, we've hit the autographs to #1 and #2 now. Yes. Okay. Yes. Not his drafted teams. He just means the actual, from the actual draft, we've hit the #1 and #2 picks for autos in this. Yep. Arnold, Carlson, and Quinn. Yeah. I was a little slow. That's my first. Oh, geez. It's an auto. Random auto in the middle of the paper. Kyle Lodice going to the White Sox. Thomas CMU. We got there. We figured it out. Rodriguez to 125. Right? Yep. Irish. Yeah. Not bad. And we're only halfway. Rodriguez to 125 for the Cardinals. Flipper. I think we've actually, I mean, we're 4 boxes in, so we should have 12 autos. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, we've gotten 2 bonus autos. We saw that in the first case, too. There's some bonus autos being handed out, which we're not going to complain about. Because the Willets, there was 2 in that pack. There was 2 autos in that pack with Willets. I think that was the bonus auto more than the one randomly in the middle of the paper base, but who knows. 241 of 499 for the Rockies. Rockies is Zach B. Gavin Fine. Rangers. And Pico Cone. Yankees. Yeah, nothing wrong with a little bonus autos. We always like when Bowman does that to us. Oh, hockey's full. So my next 2 breaks are full. And then I've got 19 left in my 2 after that. Hobby half case drafted teams and hobby full case PYT. Box 5. South Scene, Livingston, and McKenzie. Fredo Dunno to 499, Reds. Sonic Gamble and Nance. And Nance to 199 as well. There we go, Astros. Kick it up a notch. Is that Magenta Reptilian? One of the Reptilians. Astros going to X McKee. Got that one to go along with the Refractor. Obermueller. Not a lot of college kids that people know. Most of the college were pitchers. Holding Holiday back. 3 of 99, Mike Sirota. Mike Sirota. I think holding Holiday back would have given it there's no big name in this. Willits was the number 1 pick. He's obviously really good, but not quite the hype prospect. Signed for under slot. So I think there was a lot of under slot guys early on that just took deals. So I think, they held 2 of the biggest names back for Bowman. Mason Neville, the 150. And Landon Hodge, White Sox. So I think I think they just assumed that Bowman Draft would sell itself because it's Bowman Draft. And I think they're probably going to be proven correct. But yeah, there's definitely not the normal, quite as much buzz as normal. Thomas, CMU. Vance. Jonathan Turley. Marcus Phillips, Red Sox. 114 of 499. Red Sox going to DJ Sports. Yeah, this draft was heavy in college pitching and high school shortstops. Was the main focus of this draft. Not a lot of power bats. Yep, very pitcher heavy. Easton Carmichael, yellow. Color match. 15 of 75. Pirates. Pirates says North Side Notch. Nice one for the Pirates. Actually, the Pirates have hit a couple things here, haven't they? Ooh, how about a little black? 6 of 10. Ike Irish on the college variation. That's awesome. Orioles. An Ike Irish 6 of 10 black college variation. Check that out. I don't know if I've ever actually hit a college variation out of this product. This is what, the 3rd year I think they've had it? I know Bone hit a Blake Burke with Tennessee, the Brewers guy. That was awesome. Ike Irish going to Baltimore. Orioles is, where are we? We should be right there. Connor S.J. What are we knocking off? Let's knock off Cohen. Nothing crazy noticeable just off cursory glance there. James Tibbs to the Dodgers to 75. Tibbs. .64 of 75 on the Tibbs for the Dodgers. .120 of 150, Mason Neville for the Reds. Reds going to Flipper. Yoswar. Mike Sirota. 3 of 99 for the Dodgers. Dodgers, Wreck-It Ray. Slow it. Am I supposed to mail it to Minnesota or what? How am I? We don't have a PYP up, so it wouldn't have been chosen no matter what. Unless you have them in the PYP downstairs. Seth Fernandez for the Pirates. We could put him up there. $229 of $499 for the Reds. Yeah, I was gonna say flipper. Be tough. Cade Obermueller. Wes's kid. Brewers legend, Wes Obermueller. His son Cade. Iowa. Yeah, I'm curious to see Ethan Holiday. I won't get to see him in person like you probably will. Rockies do not have an affiliates in the Midwest League. Obviously bigger than his brother. Built more like his dad. More of a power hitter. Less average, more power. Probably a third baseman. It's going to be an intriguing guy to watch. This will be box 6. Oops, grab the refractor. Hernandez, Gurovich, and Arnold. Yeah, we'll take Arnold out. Weatherholt, Curley, and Millar. Gavin Turley to 199. Matt Barr. It's kind of been weird with the auto placement in a lot of these boxes. Gavin Killen, White, and Guzman. X-Fractor, Brian Curley. Doyle, Moore, and Salas. Refractor auto of Michael Oliveto. 196 of 499. First high school catcher drafted, I believe, in this draft. So 196 of 499 for the Tigers. Tigers is MVP CMU. Irish, Lawrence, Einson. Spencer Jones, green to 99. And Dean Curley for the Guardians. Guardians going to Ray Tenney. Lance, Lombard, Fouch. Tigers are having an awesome break, yeah. Ryan Mitchell for the Cardinals. This guy's a toolsy, athletic guy. What, infield, outfield? They're not sure where they're going to play. I think they announced him as outfield, but he's played shortstop. Cardinals. Cardinals going to Flipper. Cardinals not up there right now. Maury, Schubert, and Doyle. Hedges to 150, or 250, sorry, purple. Color match. 153 of 250 on the Hedges for the Rockies. Rockies is Zach B. Liam Doyle. Spencer Jones is 32 of 99 for the Yankees. Green Reptilian. TFAF in the Yankees. Brian Curley, X-Fractor, Diamondbacks. Jamie Arnold, Refractor. Matt Barr for the Twins. And Gavin Turley, 108 of 199. One of the best non-auto subjects in the set. Flex Tribeca Wax Collector. We got 2 boxes left. Here we go. Box 7. Good luck. Anderson. Dex Kilby to 4.99 for the Yankees. Yankees going to TFAF. Kilby getting a very Yankee treatment in this product. Willits, Mitchell, Killen. Brian Curley, blue to 150, Diamondbacks. Charlie Condon. Gavin Fine. Willits, refractor. X-Fractor, Miguel Simon Jr. Young, White, and Fry. Pena, Becker, Escobar. Sign. This is another one of the Bowman fractors that doesn't seem to be Bowmanized. This is their second one today that I don't think they did what they were supposed to do to it. Should have the Bowman logo in foil in the back like they did last year. Obviously this is an X-Fractor, but it's numbered to 35. But I don't think they're any different than the regular refractors. I think they screwed up. Nationals, going to Huskies forever. Followed by Michael Lombardi for the Royals. Royals is TFAF. More Royals. 139 of 199. Nolan Sailors. Royals going to TFAF again. It's a cool looking card. Lava. Waldschmidt, little miscut there. Oh, JoJo Parker. Gage Wood. Caden Kent. Jeff Kent's kid. Texas A&M. Yankees going to TFAF. TFAF on a roll in this box. All three autos. Jamie Arnold. Richardson Carmichael. And Braden Montgomery to 150. 250, sorry. White Sox. There's Devlin Jenkins. And then there was one box remaining. 16 of 250 on the Braden Montgomery for the White Sox. Thomas CMU. JoJo Parker, Blue Jays. Sign Jr. And the X-Fractor. Willits Refractor. Jeff Kent versus Matt Holliday. Who was better? I'll take Matt Holliday as the better player. However, 60 of 150, Brian Curley, Diamondbacks. Ray Tenney. Due to position scarcity, Jeff Kent probably has a lot more value for the numbers he put up as a second baseman compared to the normal second baseman, and Matt Holliday compared to other outfielders. I don't know whose numbers are better. That's an interesting question. But yeah, Kent's being a second baseman and doing what he did, I would take Matt Holliday as the better player, but I would definitely think more valuable was Jeff Kent. Not too many second basemen putting up those type of numbers, that's for sure. Now, whose kids are going to be better? Take Matt Holliday's kids over Jeff Kent's kids. Yeah, that's, like I said, by far, if I'm, like, you know, Ken was far and away better than the second baseman that of his time, far more than Walker, or not Walker, wrong, Rocky's outfielder, Holiday was. Waldschmidt to 499. Pretty hard to get somebody else to put up Kent's numbers at second base, that's for sure. That's why he's a Hall of Famer. Jordan Yost. Judging by the way my pocket's buzzing, I'm guessing Youngerman. Amo must be hitting some stuff in the 5-caser. Dax Kilby, Yankees. Jimenez. Bodine, Bellew, Slowinski. Killen, Coe, and Pratt. Ooh, Seth Hernandez. 1, 2, 3. Nope, 6, sorry. Confusing myself. 1, 2, 6. Very nice. Pirates. Awesome. Followed by Mike Oliveto. Wrong pitcher at 3. Anderson's 3. Oh, nothing too crazy. There was an orange. There was an orange. Was it orange of Steel Hall or something? Oliveto for the Tigers. Tigers continue from start to finish. MVP CMU. Willits. The first 5-caser is going right now. Murph Gray. Pirates. Oh, geez, there's another auto again. 17 of 199. Pirates going to North Side Notch. Followed by Landon Harmon. Nationals. Nationals going to Huskies forever. Had a decent amount of double auto packs today. George and Harvey. 2 packs left. Oh, some more autos. Dominic Reed to 99. And Brady Abel to 150 for the Brewers. 118 of 150. Nice job, Brewers. Great pack fan on the Abel to 150. We did have another one early on too, didn't we? There it is. McGonigal. Shirwa, Bremner, that's what I was trying to think of there. And Brady Abel to 100. And that will be our break. Condon, Selena. One more for great pack fan. Yep. Dodgers third base coach's son. Same high school as Seth Hernandez and Carlson. Dominic Reed was 40 of 99 for the Cubs. Cubs going to J.R. Birch. Kevin will be in tonight. Kevin will be in tonight. Let's just saw that question. So I'll go for a ways, and then Tom told me what time he's coming in, but I wasn't paying attention. Both cases, the Angels had a very nice break. And they were the last team both times. Yankees with Kilby. Waldschmidt is 355 of 499. Diamondbacks is Ray Tenney. Youngerman for the Phillies. And Jordan Yost, Tigers. We'll get cleaned up and then we'll do a recap. Yeah, I think I'm doing everything that's currently open, and then I think there'll be new stuff posted for tonight that Kevin will be doing. I think that's the plan. It's typically the plan. All right, recap. A couple things I sleeved up. Condon, Rockies, Gonzalez, Giants, Benji, Mets, Jones, Yankees, Caminiti, Braves, Richie, Braves, Lugo, Angels, or inactions, Kilby, Yankees, Killen, Giants, Hall, Reds, Condon, Rockies, Lombard, Yankees, and McGonigal for the Tigers. Unnumbered Bowman first that I top-loaded already. Youngerman, Phillies, Jimenez, Mets, Parker, Blue Jays, Barr, Twins, Curly, Diamondbacks, Doyle, Cardinals, Obermueller, Phillies, Nayans, Astros, Cone, Yankees, Fiend, Rangers, Carlson, White Sox, Hernandez, Pirates, Anderson, Mariners, of course, Angels, and Hall for the Reds. To 499, Waldschmidt, Diamondbacks, Kilby, Yankees, Dunno, Reds, Middleton, Rockies, Montgomery, White Sox, and Kepley, Cubs. To 250, Montgomery, White Sox, Hedges, Rockies, Gurevich, Cardinals, and White, Marlins. To 199, Nayans, Astros, and Forbes for the Diamondbacks. To 150, Curley, Diamondbacks, Neville, Reds, Benji, Mets, and Castillo for the Rangers. To 125, Rodriguez, Cardinals, and Peters for the Mariners. To 99, Reed, Cubs, Jones, Yankees, Sirota, Dodgers, Moss, Rays, and Riggio, Rockies. To 75, Tibbs, Dodgers, and Dix for the Diamondbacks, and to 25, Matthew Fisher for the Phillies. Base autographs, McKenzie, Braves, Miller, Braves, Kent, Yankees, Lombardi, Royals, Mitchell, Cardinals, Curley, Guardians, Hodge, White Sox, Lodice, Sox, and Voit, Mets. Refractor to 499, Marcus Phillips, Red Sox. Sailors to 199 for the Royals. Harvey to 150 for the Padres, and Cone to 75 for the Giants. On the stands, where are we going to go first? We're going to start with the Pirates. Ooh, they had a lot of autos. Hernandez, Murph Gray, Guzman, Murph Gray to 199, Carmichael to 75, and Seth Hernandez. Pirates going to North Side Notch. You did good to miss it on the first one. Brewers, J.D. Thompson, Brady Abel to 100, Jesus Mate to 150, the Axis, and Brady Abel to 150. Brewers going to Great Pack Fan. A's, we got Turley to 199, Jamie Arnold Refractor, and Jamie Arnold Orange Paper to 25. Athletics, Tribeca Wax Collector. We got Ike Irish, 6 of 10 for the Orioles. Going to Connor S.J. College Variation Black. Angels, Bremner, Refractor, Slowinski Blue to 150, and Bremner to 250. Going to the Angels. Angels is Coach Gump. Tigers, Jordan Yost, Oliveto Auto, Oliveto Refractor Auto, Jordan Yost Auto, and to 25, 9 of 25, Kevin McGonigal. Tigers, MVP CMU, and in the Met, our first one of the day, first of hopefully many as we go along. Syme Jr., Morales to 125, Willits Refractor, Syme to 35 on the, was supposed to be Bowman Fractors, Harmon, and Eli Willits, number 1, going to the Nationals and Huskies forever. That's it for me on this one. I'll be back in just a couple seconds. I got a Bowman random drafted teams half case already full and ready to rip. I'll be doing that next. My name is Jay. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for filling that up. Really appreciate it. I've got 14 spots left in my next drafted teams, 16 left in my next PYT, 18 left in hockey. All right, we'll see you in just a couple minutes, and we'll do some more Bowman draft. Why not? Let's do it. We'll see you then.